Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am in love with my new cover. It is a Vanderspec Nomad with black, Janet leather black with matching stitching. It arrived yesterday and the inside is Stardust with the matching stitching. I got the no clasp on purpose. I got the TN kind, because I had a Nomad and the Stardust all around with the clasp. And while it was gorgeous, I didn't like the outside this is beautiful, but I just didn't like, I felt like it was going to be too sensitive. And that is what sparked me to get a two-tone color. So I ordered it June 21st and it arrived yesterday. So um, I was I was like, wow, I did not expect for it to actually arrive yesterday. I had got the shipping notification and I was like, oh, it'll come. It'll come when it'll come. But it was a nice surprise. So I really love their pocket configuration more than my Giramondo, but I love my Giramondo's clasp and the amount that I can put in it. I haven't filmed on it yet, and I will soon, but I bought this with it being, for it could be for my main book. So again, I asked for pebbly leather. I've got the light on because it's just, I want you guys to see it. So how I have it assembled is, this is my September book, and I literally am able to just slide my book into that secretarial pocket, which I love. And I knew that my labels were going to stick out. That wasn't a problem for me. So I also have my monthly that I kind of just put, this is going to be hard one-handed, but I put on the first little one. Let's see if I can get it in. But I really love it, and I really, I told myself I'll just move in October, right? But I was like, you waited all this time. Why not just move into it and have fun with it, and then maybe use it for November and September and October. Maybe use it for the whole rest of the year. Who knows? So I did make a cute little doodad. Yesterday I laminated, I went on Pinterest, got a lot of images, and I laminated a bunch of images. And so what I did, I had this on here before. Now you want to be funny. There. I'm pretty much just putting that on the card so it's not hitting the thing. So anyhow, I got a bunch of images. I got my little, rivet thingy, put some labels, and now I just feel like I can have all of the cute decor. Right when I open it, I put my little husband's card that he had texted me, some little labels if I want to use, and then this pumpkin spice latte, baby. It's so cute. So I can put my normal pen that I use, the Uniball Jetstream 1.0, in here, and I write with it so much. I mean, it's a really kind of tight fit. That's the only thing that this pen loop, maybe because of this leather, it's not very big, but I kind of just put my pen wherever I'm at and just close my book, especially if I'm on the couch or whatever. But if you're new to my system, I do a I do a monthly calendar and have the whole year in there. And this follows me from book to book because I do monthly books with my planner system. So I've got a 2022 holidays, and then this is all that is in my planner system. And it might be arranged a little differently now, but And then I've added pretty planning to it and so forth. But yearly calendar, and then I just have everything. So my monthly calendar is the main hub. I mean, obviously, if I just needed a planner, it would be a monthly, but who would want to do that? It's an idea. I mean, a Hobonichi, like those thin notebooks, and I had cut it because this normally will fit in my Moterm standard companions on the front little pocket, and I flip it in. I mean, I put it into where this is kind of here and it's facing each other, and like I can, yeah. But because I knew I was getting this cover, and I also have another cover coming that I think it's the Moterm apricot, so I would definitely could probably be in this cover until that comes. But this is a Hobonichi gridded notebook. I've got 4 weeks of my planner system in here. This cute little card is from Paper Planner Bliss. Yeah, Sophia. And she had given this to me, or she mailed it to me. And I just thought it was so cute, and I laminated it. All of the images that you'll really see is Pinterest. It's the internet. I print on my own vellum. I just find the images, send the images to my email address, and print off of my email instead of my phone, so I can get it in a bigger image. But these ones here, I kind of just print from Bluetooth wirelessly to my phone, HP inkjet. And yeah, I just I've got a lot of vellum this month. This is from Stephanie, the mom planner. And then, like, yeah, so I'm not really big on telling you where everything's from. I just thought to mention that because this is from Stephanie. So right up front is my memories, my dashboard, tasks and personal goals. These will migrate from month to month. It's not, hey, get this done, to be a task-driven master. Like, it's, if I get it done, I do. If I don't, whatever, I'm going to migrate it. Scripture plan is always a part of my monthly setup. I do them in topical. I just kind of do scripture plans, research scripture plans, Bible plans, whatever, and just scriptures on stress, scriptures on anxiety, whatever topics I feel I'm going to need for the month. Gratitude is my husband, and this really nice vellum. And then thankfulness is my regular gratitude for the day. And why I have husband and gratefulness, I want to focus on being grateful for my husband and the different attributes that he has and so forth. So personal, home, victories and defeats are my tracker. This is not available for purchase. None of my inserts that are in here are available for purchase other than Marcia Bramucci's. And that's the one that I use. That was a reading. Let me finish my thought. So Marcia Bramucci's insert, this one, is available for purchase. That's that insert. But what you just saw was a reading tracker that I was going to implement towards the end of the months I had. I had a reading goals and reading tracker. This is from Myra Plans. But it didn't happen. I have blood work. I have trips on an international trip we're taking, stuff that I've talked to. I've got like 3 more pages, and then I end out the year. So anyhow, so my tracker are these Avery tabs. I move from week to week. I track all kinds of stuff here. Morning pages is right when I wake up, and they're kind of like, like that. And I give myself a little space to put whatever I want, good, bad, ugly. This is my devotion notes, and I always sign them as if Jesus is talking directly to me. The flow of my system really helps me with my mental health, and my faith is everything to me. So I've lived too long without the Lord to not live for him every single day and make him a part of my planning. So he is first. So I just kind of prepare my heart with the gratitude and then the devotion, and then I go into soap study. Soap study is just a small acronym for I don't know exactly what my prayers are reading, and I'm not going to let you read them, but it's to do scripture observation application prayer. It's not my way of study. I didn't make it up. It's been around for quite some time. Then I have regular normal prayers that I divide up. My food log, everything that I put in my mouth goes in here. I don't care if it's good, bad, ugly. I try to follow a ketogenic diet, lifestyle, eating, whatever you want to call it. And struggle. It's been hard. I just got back from taking some blood work. They're going to test my cortisol levels and my growth hormone. And hopefully I'll get some answers why I can't lose weight and I have all these other issues going on. Homeschool. I have a 5-year-old. I homeschool her. This is a lesson plan. Actually, this one's available for purchase. I don't know where it's from. Couldn't tell you without looking in my Etsy, and I'm not doing that. So anyhow, you can get any kind of lesson plans, but these are the subjects. We haven't really been doing much. Going places. She did like a Lego thing with Minecraft, counting, building. So I put that under math for yesterday. Today's Friday. I don't know what we're going to do there. Brain dump. So brain dump and my daily pages work hand in hand with each other, right? So I have daily pages that I use 2 days on a page and they're empty. They look like this. So I use those for memory keeping, journaling, a loose schedule, to-dos, notes, dinner, self-care, weather. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. A completed one will look like this. So when I don't have enough space here, I come over here to brain dump. If I want, like I did this morning, and you know, here's my today. It's getting pretty hectic there, or pretty, full. So then if I had anything, if I remind myself and I'm like, oh man, you need some deodorant. Oh, you need to call such and such. If I know I'm not going to get it done that day, I'm going to put it over here. If I know I'm going to get it done, I'll put it right here. So if I know I'm going to make the turkey sausage today, I'm going to put that here versus over here. I want to do a walk. I want to, I've done my journaling, my pretty planning, my scripture, all that. Stuff that I need to do. My husband has some appointments. We have a varsity game. So I do that. If I'm in my week and I'm in my days and I really, really need to put something in future, I'll use my month or I'll use my next week thing. So speaking of week, that's what's next. I don't think I have anything too crazy here. Just appointments. This was heavily, or is kind of Penis Planner Co. But it's somebody else edited it for me or remade it for me with larger boxes, changed the font of the headers, and made it standard size because she doesn't have a standard size one. So that's not, this particular one's not available for purchase, but I guess if you can upsize her Franklin Covey compact one, which is what I was doing, you can probably have this in your standard. So I track social media here if I do like a planner project. If I do, bless you, comments on my YouTube, do a reel or a live. I track visually every week, even though I have this over here, victories and defeats. I don't use this as a visual tracker. I use this as, were you anxious? Were you sad? Were you happy? Did you have energy? What's going on? Over here, I like to visually see where my emotions are going. And there's multiple ones a day. Like yesterday, I was stressed, I was anxious, and I had low energy. I've been having low energy a lot. So I just kind of seeing what's going on. I use this for cleaning. What do you need to clean this week? Desk, vacuum, microwave stove. Microwave and stove are always on there, but I just have a habit of writing them. Meal ideas to buy and to do. This insert works really good for me. And then, like I said, my daily pages. I don't know exactly what's on all of them, so I'm going to flip pretty fast. This is one of my VDS. This is yesterday. It arrived. Lunch with my husband. We had a football game, but it was canceled. I went to Ross. My husband brought a salada at home. I was going to cut down my November book. Didn't do it. In my mind, fall started, even though the temps are truly hot. Got my Nomad, did a little journal. I had to take an actual steroid last night for my blood work in the morning. I need to make an appointment for my son for ENT. He's having a lot of allergy issues. We had leftover pizza. So that's kind of what I do. These are meal ideas, and then I'll write down what we actually ate. I usually use this bottom part, and it'll usually say self-care, but it hasn't. Well, right there it did. So I love the setup of my dailies. It's been working for me for quite some time. I didn't always have this until probably about 2 years ago. And I didn't always do a whole big long schedule. I would do like maybe, 8 to 5, like half, and then use this for like morning, afternoon, evening. But now that I just kind of did the whole thing, I can use this for like a really long list or whatever, however I see fit. So it goes on every single week, that whole thing that I just showed you. So after Sunday, it has my habit tracker. I paste in the habit tracker, looks like this, and then I complete the whole week again, and it's a continuous sleep for 4 weeks. After all of that, I have exercise, and these are from Daiso, but I did a whiteout this month to actually do the correct dates. I am going to be visiting Daiso to see if they have any more in the correct year. I'm pretty sure they will for 2023. I use them for exercise tracker. And then this is health log. I can show you, all I did was put that my son was having allergies yesterday. This is a keto tracker. Even though I have it over here, if I stood keto, I like to see it throughout the month. And so I just kind of put it over here with my exercise and health log. So after that, that's 4 weeks of planning. Besides, my intro pages. I use the empty pages for marriage. This is like reminders. And then I want to have my husband right here. And then I've got scripture plan. So I just kind of I've got scripture writing. I will just write out scriptures. And then what I was doing yesterday is I went back, okay, peace be still and know that I'm your God. Being still requires to not make any rash moves while trusting or waiting on God. It's moving on in the storm, knowing God has you. So if the whole thing didn't take like the whole page, I will go back later and be like, well, what do you think God's saying here? So it's kind of like more Bible study. I don't know. I just like it. Then next is my favorite spot. It's my pretty planning. And if you have known my style for quite some time, I've always liked pretty planning and functional planning. To me, in my days, oops, wrong one. Those are more functional, and this is stickerage. I love that. I do it every morning. This was my game plan. Blood work. I was looking in the cabinet for allergy meds that were not drowsy, and I didn't have any. So I need to actually write that in my brain dump real fast. Hold the phone. I can't see versus like the camera. So non-drowsy allergy meds. This pen is a Uniball Jetstream 1.0. The best pen for Tomo River paper, which this book, if I didn't mention, is an Hobonichi gridded notebook. So, pretty planning. I do it every day, and it's so fun. So I have all of the weeks that I'm in here already accounted for. And I account for my book every month. I do it with Post-its. It's like ingrained in my head. We're going on the 4th year for 2023. I'm talking in third person, but I am. Obviously I'm taking these books, my planner system, into the new year, and I love Stology, A5 cut down to a standard, Hobonichi cut down to a standard, the gridded ones, Nanami, Moleskine. Next month you'll see me in a Moleskine expanded. I like to change up the paper to keep things interesting for me. So what is this? This is journaling. Some days I have a whole page, some days I have half a page, some days I write in time frames, like with the time, but I have them numbered out, and I specifically make it a point to journal every day. Emotionally purge, get all that crap out of your head, good, bad, ugly. And then commonplace book. So commonplace is just a regular blank notebook that I allow for myself to write random crap that's not going to fit in any of these sections. Benefits of working out, a wellness resource, field trip ideas, and that's it. I did this. I was Arisen You on Instagram, which was a private account. I did scriptures for sexual abuse. If you want them, you can screenshot. Ready, set, screenshot. And then the last one is really weight, sex, any UTI issues, any abnormal issues, any just whatever. I don't want to show you all my weight, but I put it it goes in every book, and I put it at the back. And that is like the end of my whole system. I use all of these sticky notes to like, so when the next week is happening and I move it over to this one, so this tab will essentially go here, and then the next week tab will essentially go to the next week. I use one of these tabs to find out where my week is and my brain dump is. So when I'm migrating the tasks, I know where it's at. So yeah, that is my system briefly. And y'all, I'm freaking excited, man, with this freaking VDS. I am very well pleased. I talk a lot of mess about their wait time. Do I want another color? Probably not. I want to enjoy this for a really long time. I knew price. Let me see. I think total out the door is like $225, which is not as bad. I think with no taxes or something like that, it was like $185. Either way, it's really super nice. The leather is what makes it super nice, and it differentiates everything from being a regular standard TN. Standard TN is my jam. It's where I will always favor. I don't see myself moving out of the size of these for my notebooks. When I first started putting my notebooks all together, I would use B6 Slim. I've used a B6. I've used a wide, which is a little wider than a standard, 8.5 by 5.5. But standard is where it's at, and I freaking adore it, y'all. And I just really wanted to come show you. So thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting my channel. If you find that this is what you like, hit the subscribe button. My name is Monique_life, Lyfe, on Instagram if you choose to follow me there. And Monique is spelled out Moniki. All right. So I thank you so much for watching. Luna says hi. Luna, what are you doing, baby? The light. It's making your eyes glow. She's got to be the most, I love my cat. Freaking love my cat. She's like the first cat I've ever like truly loved. Thanks for watching, guys.